Hey there everyone, in this video I will be talking about a mouse that I am using in my day-to-day life since 1 month. And I will be comparing this mouse with its own category, one of the best mouse. So today I will be talking about a Razer Pro Click V2 mouse, which is a productivity mouse. I don't know why they call it productivity because it looks like a gaming mouse. You can see the RGB and all, but I'm gonna tell you exactly why I have chosen this particular one for productivity tasks. And the mouse that I'm going to compare it with is the productivity king Logitech MX Master mouse 3S. Although Logitech recently released the next iteration of it, which is MX Master 4, and I'm gonna also talk about why I didn't choose that one and I instead chose this Razer V2 Click. So stay tuned with us and I'm gonna talk about why I have chosen this particular one instead of this Logitech productivity horse. And before we proceed further, if you are new to this channel, I would consider you to subscribe to NeGI Tech, as in this channel our whole sole aim is to help you in making smart decisions, especially when we talk about computer and hardware equipment. Alright, so let me talk about reason number one why I have chosen this particular mouse instead of Logitech. The strongest reason of choosing Razer mouse is its durability. Yep, you heard it right. I started my journey with Razer mouse with that Adder Mini V2. That mouse was excellent in terms of build and I'm still using it as a portable mouse. Then I bought my second Razer mouse, which is this one. This is Razer Basilisk V3 mouse. And now this Razer Pro Click V2. And it doesn't happen all of a sudden. I mean, I used to use a lot of Logitech mouse. And then slowly I started replacing them with a Razer mouse because of durability concern. Logitech mouse, in my personal opinion, doesn't last too long. And this is also true for this MX Master 3S, where I saw despite this mouse gives you a very premium feel, the material here being used are quite premium, but the main functionality, the clicks, I started facing problem of misclicks after a few months. Although I would say I never faced problem in getting it replaced when we talk about Logitech customer service in India. But Razer, despite being years, didn't give me opportunity to visit their service center. That still I need to test. Another big reason why I have chosen this particular mouse is I don't know, I really like this RGB. It have got this awesome looking RGB which you can control using Razer software, which to be honest I find it very cumbersome. I'm not great fan of Razer software, but still, this light gives quite a good feel. When we talk about the material here Razer have selected, well, I am not satisfied with it. I mean, will not going to give you the feel of high-end mouse, but the fit and finish of the material is quite good. Third, and another very important reason of going for this mouse is its polling rate. You can consider or correlate polling rate as a refresh rate of your monitor. Higher the refresh rate, you're going to have more smooth feeling. Similarly, in case of mouse, the polling rate defines how many times position of mouse pointer is getting collected. And it is so sad, this Logitech mouse, despite being so expensive, still use a polling rate of around 125. What does this mean? This means that your pointer going to respond slowly. However, in case of this Razer mouse, I think the polling rate of this is 8 times more, around 1000. That's going to give you much more smoother pointer experience. And despite Logitech recently announced the successor of MX Master 3S after a few years, and it also comes with a polling rate of 125, which is a big no at this price point. Now let's also talk about what work in favor of Logitech. So I would say the first thing is this build quality. Logitech have got better build rubberized texture finish, and then this not only regular vertical scroll but also a horizontal scroll bar that I missed when I switched to this Razer mouse. However, I would say I was not able to utilize it to fullest, and then I was able to adjust myself quite fast. And if you really want that to happen, then this mouse also comes with left and right click that is directly integrated to this scroll wheel. The mouse also comes with infinity scroll, or I don't know what they call it in Razer marketing term, and then the normal stepped scroll. And as I said, so far I have got a great experience with this mouse, especially for productivity. The only con sometime I feel when compared to Logitech mouse is the feel of the click. So the click are quite loud when compared to the Logitech one, and sometime I also feel the travel for the click is also a little bit longer compared to the Logitech mouse. But I am satisfied because I know this mouse going to last quite a long, and then because of higher polling rate, my experience with this mouse is quite satisfactory. If we talk about connectivity option, this mouse can be connected through wire. There is a dongle that goes inside. Right now I am using it already, and it also can be connected through Bluetooth. So I would say in terms of connectivity, this mouse have got all the options available. If you are using it with a light turn on, you will see that mouse will ask you to charge more frequently, and that too I would say in a day or two. But not to worry guys, this mouse comes with built-in battery, and there is an excellent quality USB type A to C comes bundled with this mouse. It's been a month now. I am using this mouse as my primary driver, and I'm using it extensively, and my satisfaction level are even higher than this Logitech MX 3S mouse. So in a way, I am not only sharing my experience with this mouse, but as well as I am also comparing it with my existing. And look at the condition of this, despite the materials are premium, but they are not durable. You can see the rubber is also torn off from this side, which of course I'm not gonna see in case of Razer for sure. So that's all guys from my side in this video. Please do let me know what do you think about this comparison and review. And if you have got any questions or doubt that maybe we may have not covered in this review video, please do let us know in comment down below. I will definitely try to answer your question. And if you became part of this video up to this point, I would definitely recommend you to subscribe to NeGI Tech, where we help you in getting maximum value out of money you spend on laptop and PC. Let's catch each other in one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.